Hi guys, welcome to Simplifying Tech and Programming. So in today's session we are going to check how we can use Elasticsearch wildcard query and how we can find the desired values with if we don't know the exact string to search for, then how we can use this wildcard query. It is similar like a SQL like query where we can able to find the values by using like operator and by using the percentage key, so that it will find the like values or similar matching values to that condition, and we can able to get the filtered data with the wildcard query. Like in Elastic, like we can use asterisk instead of like SQL percentage. We can use asterisk in Elasticsearch in order to find the characters matching to like that particular value we want to filter it. Okay, so for that, for this, I'm using this Elasticsearch version 7.11, Java 8, and Maven. Okay, so if you want to know how we can install the Elasticsearch on Windows, so this is the video. It can help you. So you can refer this video. So moving further, let's do the practical setup first. So go to the directory where Elasticsearch is downloaded, and from there we can start the Elasticsearch. Okay. So this is the folder where Elasticsearch setup is downloaded. So go to bin directory and type cmd and type Elasticsearch. So it will start the Elasticsearch. Okay, so our Elasticsearch is started on localhost and port 9200. So let's start the Kibana also. So we will use Kibana in order to run our queries. So go to Kibana setup and type cmd and type Kibana. So meanwhile Kibana is starting, so let's go to project and let's create the simple Java project and start configuring the required things for the running the project. Okay, so we have to create one Java Maven based project, and we have to start adding these dependencies. Okay, so just copy these dependencies and create the new project. So go to Eclipse. Okay, so right click, say new Maven project. Okay, okay, group ID as Elastic wildcard query. Okay, copy the same here. Let's finish. I have to copy this again. Okay, so our Maven project is created. Now just open the pom.xml file and add the required dependencies. So here, just go here and just test it. So what we are doing, so we are like downloading libraries for required for the Elasticsearch running the Elasticsearch application from our Windows system. So this is the REST high level client which we'll use to connect the Elasticsearch. So this is the like sub jar for the Elasticsearch, and this is the Jackson in order to read our data. Okay, so just save it. So now we have to check if Kibana is started. So Kibana is still starting up. So what we have to do, so we have to generate some data in order to execute that wildcard query. So here I have given some sample data. In order to insert these records, we have to create this index coaching class IDX, and we have to create some records into that index, so that we can execute the wildcard query, and we can check that how this query wildcard query will work according to this data. Okay, so these queries just we have to execute from Kibana, and we have to create this required index. Okay, so for this Kibana need to be started. So let's wait for Kibana. Okay, so our Kibana is started on port 5601. So let's copy this and run the Kibana into browser. So go here and type this. Okay, so we just have to go to developer tools. Okay, so if you see in the earlier tutorial, I have already added this data, like this coaching class index I have created, and we have already added the records in it. So I don't have to add again. So in your case, like you can just add it. Okay, so this data is there. So just verify this. Do get coaching classes underscore search. Okay, so we have total 5 records, and we have this ID index 1, 2, and we have this data related to coaching classes, like we have courses and instructors and fees and all. So okay, so we have to perform the wildcard query on this data. Okay, so now data is inserted. Now let's go here. So this is done. Now let's start creating Java class. Okay, so we have to create this class, Elasticsearch wildcard query. So go to Eclipse and just create this class. Okay, so copy this code. I will explain how it works. Okay, so just say Control Shift O in order to import the packages. So what we are doing here, so we are creating Elasticsearch client in order to connect with our Elasticsearch database. So that is running on port 9200. So in this way we provide the HTTP connection where we have to create a REST high level client in order to connect with Elasticsearch. Now moving further, we have to create one, just say java.util.map. Okay, so so we have to create one search request because we are fetching the data. Okay, and we are fetching data from this index. So this is our coaching class index that we have few time back we have created this index. So we have to create one search source builder. So what is search source builder? So it is a builder which allows to build the search queries. Okay, so this search request is a request for Elasticsearch in simple terms, and this will help to create the Elastic query. And this bool query builder is nothing but it is a document which is the boolean combination of other queries. Okay, so by using this bool query builder, we can create the queries and we can assign it to search source builder, that is the parent of query creator. Okay, so here what I am doing, so I am using bool query builder and not here the must condition. Must means it is similar to like AND condition in SQL. So we have to like do this wildcard for the instructor equal to Tom and start. So what is my objective? So I have to find the instructor whose name is starting from Tom. Okay, so if you go to this, then here I just have to find the Tom. Okay, so I have this Tom Nelson. I have two records with the Tom Nelson. Okay, so we have to find so in the result we have to get these two records. Okay, so it is like similar to, like, it is a wildcard is working similar to like query in SQL, where you can see here in like, suppose I want to find the names starting with W, then I have to use the like query, like W and %. So if I give this pattern, then I will get these names. Okay, so similar way, we are using wildcard here, instead of this percentage we are using star. Okay, so in this way, we are using this star as a wildcard query annotation. Okay, and again this bull query builder, we have to assign it to search source builder that I mentioned. So we can create multiple bull query builders and assign it to search source builder. So here it will create the query. So let's put the debug pointer here, and this is for printing of your result set. So whatever the data is there, so it will, we will get the response in search response, and from search response we will get one array list, and inside that list we are getting one map, that is a search head map. Okay, so this is the map we are getting into the source map. Okay, so this way, we have to generate the program. So let's save it and try to run this, or rather we can debug this in order to check what query is creating from the backend. Okay, so it came here, let's say F6. So now in search source builder we are getting this query. So this query is nothing but elastic query that is running into the background in order to give you the wildcard query results. So just go here and type the query here. Just open the curly braces. No need to open the curly braces, just paste it here. Okay, so you can say auto indent. Okay, so this query is created. So wildcard instructor, and in this annotation star, Tom star, means it should search the values finding starting with Tom. So just execute it. So you can see we got the two records where instructor name is Tom Nelson. Here also instructor name is starting with Tom. So in our program also we should get the same results. Yeah, so we got the two results, like output this Brilliant Academy instructor is Tom Nelson. So you can see only we have total 5 records, but it is printed only 2 records which with the desired results. So we can use this must query. Must means and query, or we can use the must not also, means opposite query, where we have to get the data which is not starting with Tom with the instructor. Okay, so right click and run it. So I should get the remaining 3 records here, where instructor name is not starting with Tom. Okay, so we got the results. As I said, we got the 3 outputs, where instructor name is not starting with Tom. Okay, so this way, this is the simple thing where we can use the wildcard query. Now moving further, just I will tell you one more thing related to that. So we can use AND queries, also we can use OR queries. Okay, so just I am commenting this line. Okay, so these are operators we can use. So if you want to use the multiple filters into the elastic query, then we can use this is 1 and this is 2. So what is our condition saying? The instructor name should be starting with Tom and course name should be starting with chemistry or chem. Okay, so let's run it with multiple filters in the query with wildcard. So I should get the matching result. So what matching result should I get? So our course name should start with CHEM. So only one course which is starting with chemistry, and also there is another, that is a instructor name started with Tom. Okay, so we got the result, and we can see course is chemistry. So you can say this condition is matched. Okay, so now I am commenting this, and I will use this OR condition. This is the AND condition, means instructor plus and course. Here now I am using instructor Tom Nelson or course is equals to chemistry. So OR condition means it will give the two records now, because there is no mandatory for AND. So OR means either instructor with Tom or course with chemistry. Okay, so we got the two rows, we got the both rows because we mentioned OR condition here. Okay, so this way, like, we can add the multiple queries, either we can use the operator and OR. Yeah, so this way, like, we can use the wildcard queries. So in the conclusion, like, we checked how we can connect Elasticsearch from plain Java program by using REST high level client, and how to perform the wildcard queries with different operators like and OR, and the multiple filters, multiple condition for the desired values in given data set. Okay, so you can download the source code mentioned in this link, and stay tuned for more interesting topic in Elasticsearch and Java field. Thanks a lot for watching.